Hope you enjoyed those highlights. Last night, the Flying Eagles were flying as they defeated the Young Azuris by 2-0. Also, Inter Milan won the Coppa Italia against Fiorentina last night, and they're also in the Champions League. An amazing season they've had. And let's not forget our phone line down on the screen. Please call us and give us your take on the Flying Eagles. And tonight, Manchester United will take on Chelsea, and they need only a point to secure top 4 finish. On that note, I have two amazing gentlemen with me. I have Kayode. Good afternoon and welcome to Sports Desk.
Afternoon, dearest. Thank you for having me again.
All right, thank you for being here. I also have Okikiola Emmanuel. Good afternoon, Okiki. How are you?
Good afternoon, Darius. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Let's talk Flying Eagles before we dive into the Vinicius saga. Yeah, last night we defeated the Young Azuris by 2-0. We humbled them. Let's not call it defeated, so we humbled them. Now, they beat Brazil in their opening encounter. Yeah. We beat the Dominican Republic, and this time people were tipping them to as clear favorites, obviously, for beating a nation like Brazil. Yeah. But the case was different because we beat them 2-0, and their coach, Kamine Nwanzati, has come out to say that the Flying Eagles were faster, quicker, and they had more pace. What do you have to say about that?
First and foremost, I have to congratulate the Flying Eagles because I watched that game from the beginning to the end, and I saw passion for what they were doing. I saw zeal, I saw hunger to win. And yesterday, just as the coach of the Italians said, truly the Nigerian players outdid themselves yesterday. You saw them playing wonderfully well. I enjoyed their attack, I enjoyed their pace, I enjoyed their passes. I was happy to see these young guys do wonderfully well on the pitch, even though their qualification is not 100% yet against world. But the belief we're having is that if they can do this against Italy, they should be able to do same against Brazil in some days to come.
If they did it against Italy, they should comfortably do it against Brazil. But you know, when it comes to football, sometimes it's a bit complicated. You can beat Brazil and lose to, you know,
a small
nation. So, Emmanuel, I'm sure you watched the game last night.
Yeah, I didn't. I watched a little.
A little?
Yeah, from the.
So how did you feel watching them play?
Well, they deserved the win actually.
Okay.
They deserved the win because where I was yesterday, I was just hearing people like talking about them when they scored the first goal, and a minute later, after like maybe 10 minutes, they scored the second goal. So it was just nice. The goal scoring, those guys, they really played well. According to what they said, they had pace. Like those guys, they were faster. So I think they played well. So we want them to win next game also.
Okay. Owing to the fact that the Nigerian team, we always do better in world stage, especially when it comes to the under-17 and under-20 team. Why do you think we do well?
Just as the normal Nigerian mentality, everyone thinks the way I'm thinking, and I'm also going to be saying what my thoughts are, is the fact that when you are young and when you are seeing some opportunities for the first time in your life, let me use that word, you tend to put your all into it. Or let me use the normal Nigerian idea or Nigerian language. They have no blow. So when they blow now, you start saying something else. But jokes apart, if you look into the way the Nigerian under-17, under-20, and even the under-21 team, sometimes they play their game with this hunger to see that, okay, let's be something. But sometimes the factors are surrounding our beautiful nation, Nigeria, the NFF and all, at some point you just start seeing, because I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, one of the coaches came out to say the under-17 players will be taken into the senior team, or is it really or be automatically moved into the under-20 team after that's in another few years. And we need that continuity to see these players continue being as good as they are. Now let's imagine this present under-17 moving into under-20 and eventually going into the senior team. We have hope because definitely they are young. We finally agreed after many years that we have under-17 that really look like under-17 for the first time in a long time. In this under-17 that were just knocked out of the AFCON, and we won't take that away from them. So if we see them move, if we see them continue, the consistency continues, the hunger continues, the support from NFF and from Nigeria as a whole continues, we might see these guys doing better. But just as you said, the question you asked is that why? We don't know why. But I don't want to
know why. I just want us to keep winning and keep winning. Okay, so we had a conversation before we came live about the automatic qualification and all, I had said that even if we don't win Brazil, we will qualify. But you're giving an analysis. I want you to give the analysis now.
Yeah, I believe sports enthusiasts and lovers should know that in this kind of competition, 9 points is what gives you automatic qualification. But if you have 6 points, it's possible. But now Brazil are 3 points. Have 3 points. Sorry, Italy have 3 points. Brazil have 5 goal difference. Let me say 5 goal advantage. Nigeria has 3 goals. Italy has 3 goals. So now, or 2 goals if I can recall. So if Brazil goes on to win Nigeria, even if it's by a goal different, Nigeria will be second on the table. And if Italy goes to win Dominica, which obviously is going to be a possibility. Now, Brazil scored them 6-0 yesterday. What if Italy does the same? It drops Nigeria's points. It brings us to the same point, 6-6-6. Yes, that's Brazil 6, Nigeria 6, Italy 6. But goal difference now we count. And goal difference now, Brazil already have 6. Automatically they are both. If they win us, and if they win us more than 2 goals or 1 goal, that's 7 goal difference. Now, what happens if Italy wins the Dominican Republic with 5 goals? That's what I'm saying. It's not an automatic for Nigeria.
Analysis for
Brazil, at least a point.
We need at least a point.
Yes, we need at least.
Do you see us getting a point against Brazil?
Yeah, exactly. I see us getting a point.
No, why are you so confident?
Yeah.
All right.
I want to know why you're so confident.
It might be a difficult game, but with the hunger and what those boys need right now, I think they can do it.
They can do it.
Yeah, they can do it.
All right.
For me, if I'm going to be advising the Nigerian flying Eagles, I would say they should work more on their defense. The Brazilian team have we all know Brazil have this legendary tactics when it comes to football. They have this tiki-taka game, which Italy didn't have. And I don't know how Italy won Brazil. I didn't watch the game, but I think I'll take my time maybe later today to watch that game and see what Italy did better that Brazil didn't do, and were able to do. We know the Dominican Republic obviously are more like the team that is just
they are not more like they are the
walkover. But now we know that with the game I saw Nigeria play yesterday, those flying guys are gonna fly against Brazil. Without doubt.
Those guys played well.
No, if you see the pace. You see Nigeria. At one point, I was asking myself, is this really the Nigerian team that we are used to? You can see these guys. They pass the ball within themselves. They give themselves space. They are capable of switching ball from one wing to another without missing.
I mean, watching them play makes you blush like a little bit.
So they can fly against Brazil, but they need to.
Do you also agree they fly against Brazil? You already said yes, and you're confident.
Yeah, exactly.
But do you also think Nigeria can win the Under-20 World Cup? Do you think that's achievable something this season?
Yeah, we can achieve that
with this squad.
Yeah, exactly. We can.
All right. Well, I wish them all the best. I don't know what happens, but good luck, Flying Eagles. Another news that is music to my ears is our very own. I would like to call him our own Michael Olise, who won the Players' Player of the Season for Crystal Palace.
It's not ours anymore now. He has been called, hasn't he been called?
He has been called up by the French national team.
Is it French or English?
No, it was a Berechi that was called by Southgate.
Okay.
But Olise plays for the French national team now.
So it's not ours.
Yeah, but he's still Olise. So he's a Nigerian.
Of course, he's a Nigerian.
We can't take away the Nigerian spirit away from him.
Yeah.
But he was amazing this season.
No,
for a young
awesome.
star. I think the goal for me that they gave the goal of the season
was the goal against Manchester United.
You already know. That's freaking. It was
from that distance and man.
That was. But any total Olise, I just love him play. I love watching him.
No, Olise is natural. The guy is skillful. He has pace. He is a very good decider. He knows how to decide on when to give a ball out and when to hold on to it. That's why at some point, if you watch some of their games, you might get angry with him because sometimes he holds on to the ball for too long, but you can't blame him. He is building himself into a phenomenal winger. He wants to be one of those wingers that the world will talk about, and as a young player we hope to see that in a young man like that. So it's a wonderful one for him, and I really hope more teams can pick that guy up.
All right, we have a caller. Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Sports Gist.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Mr. Balagana.
All right, Mr. Balagana, good afternoon.
Yes, I'm calling from Mina, Niger State.
All right, welcome to Sports Gist. Let's hear your thoughts.
Yes, I want to contribute also on invested in this World Cup.
Okay.
You see, they didn't give the Flying Eagles a chance, but they're able to beat Italy 2-0. And
Sure.
the goal could have been 3-0 during the added time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should not write Nigeria also. Nigeria can still go ahead and beat Brazil. No matter what happens, Nigeria will qualify.
Sure.
Even though Nigeria alone, I think they are going to be best loser also. So probably 3 people will qualify from that group.
Oh, all right. That means we are good.
They cannot knock them. And then on this EPL, Man U has a chance of qualifying for the third place.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
not just finishing in the fourth
Fourth,
place.
exactly.
Because Newcastle could not beat Leicester and play goalless.
Yeah.
All
There's
right.
an opportunity for Man U to move to the third position, which I
Exactly.
think they will take it.
Today.
Okay.
I think Man U beating Chelsea today. But I don't know how many goals Chelsea will collect.
All right.
Man U will win their remaining 2
Chelsea will
matches to
collect.
finish third position.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Lalagana.
Thank you very much.
Coming from a Manchester United fan, I don't expect anything less.
No, Mr. Balagana has always been the positive Manchester United
Yeah,
fan. He is also one of those men that always say the truth. Always. Even if it affects his team, he will always say the truth. But just as he pointed out, he was right. The points that Newcastle dropped definitely will affect
exactly.
them. But it doesn't change the team. Third or fourth, the Champions League is there.
Oh my
So it's
God,
there.
you're in Europe.
But Manchester United want to finish third to
Yeah.
keep that pride, you know. Manchester United pride, you know.
Yeah.
I wish them all the
Glory,
best.
glory, Man United.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's keep talking about what's
Olise.
the Olise, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear your thoughts on Olise. Did you watch him this season play?
Yeah, I think the only match I watched him play was that against Man U, because I don't follow up Crystal Palace game.
Okay.
So the one we played against them. I think he's a fine bowler, like you said. The guy is good, a natural right winger, and I think the guy is versatile too. And with what you said, so he's a decisive player also.
Yeah, smart thinker.
Yeah, exactly. So I just see him playing in a great club. I don't know if any club have also called for him.
I mean, lots of clubs would like to have him.
Yes, exactly.
You know, and he's still young.
Yeah.
The future is
Yeah,
looking very
exactly.
bright for Olise. I wish him all the best. Keep doing what you're doing and keep making yourself and your nation proud. Let's talk about Vinicius Junior saga. Now, La Liga president Javier Tebas says he did not mean to attack the player on social media. I'm sure this is all his own way of apologizing. We shouldn't take this as an apology or a threat or warning. I don't even understand.
He said if with what I heard him say, if I quote, he said if the majority speaks against something, then they are right.
Oh wow.
So he doesn't. He has to say sorry. Though we didn't hear him say I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I say he has to
directly.
say sorry about it and all that. But he's a president of La Liga, and you know leaders most times it can be very funny. They don't want to speak. They want to speak and all that. But we just need to take that as okay and apologize. And I'm so happy that the message has been sent out. The message has been sent. The whole world presently are aware that if you go against the black man any day, anytime, starting from now, it might turn into maybe a racial war if you're not careful. So it's I'm happy the Syria La Liga, the players, the teams, even the teams that were not affected, they took it upon themselves to stand in solidarity for Vinicius Junior, and even the club Real Madrid also did wonderfully well yesterday with the way they made their stand over racism. So it's a nice one.
A nice one, an open development, even if he didn't really outrightly apologize. But last night we saw the outpouring of love across Spain. They held an emblem saying there is no room for racism in football. Even the basketball team, their female division, they wore the number 20 jersey of Vinicius Junior in solidarity for the player, and also his red card has been rescinded, meaning he's a safe player. No more red card for him. A very good one. His nation, Brazil, also are in support. The English FA, they came out in solidarity.
He also
Every
got
black
an
player,
ovation.
so many people are in support of him. I'm really proud of what Vinicius Junior did. He took a stand, and because he took a stand, lots of black players can feel safer playing football. Are you happy about that, Emmanuel?
Yeah, I'm happy about the move.
Coming from a black man like you, I mean, you can go, you can find yourself tomorrow in a country like Spain, and you know, you don't want to be racially abused.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't know why people are like more or less racially abusing Spain than Premier League. You know, people are racially abusing in Premier League also, but it's not like Spain. What do you think about that?
Well, I think I'm not going to lie. I think England is also very racist.
Yeah, England is racist.
I feel like yes,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I remember the saga between Kurt Zuma and his cat. No, he bullied his cat, his own cat, and he was being called out by so many, English, the FA. He was suspended.
The whites don't play with their animals.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying, like, other players have done worse. Why are you treating him this way? Because he bullied his cat, and the issue went on. And it was Antonio that actually said what made sense. He said that we've seen cases where someone even punched his fellow player. They don't punish them like this. We've seen worse scenarios. Why are we doing this to Kurt Zuma? And it's obvious it's because he's a black player.
Exactly. Look at Ivan.
Do you
Toney
understand?
also
So I'm just saying, like, because Vinicius called out Spain. Vinicius plays for Spain.
Yeah.
For the La Liga club in Spain.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That is why he's calling out Spain as a nation. Someone else tomorrow might call out England. Do you understand?
And the fact that he has been one of the backbones of is not just a pride of Real Madrid, it's also a pride of the Spanish team, the Spanish country generally, because what they do for Real Madrid, they do for Spain, and the glory that they bring into Spain is something that can and will always be referenced. So for him standing against that and making sure that his voice is heard, and we will not just only take away the fact, we will not just only give credence to Vinicius, we also give credence to the men who stood with him, the fellow players, the fellow players from all over. I think even Romelu Lukaku also spoke out. I think
Not just that, DJ Pogba posted on his Instagram a video of them racially abusing Vinicius. Well, like I said earlier this week, I want what has happened to Vinicius serve as a deterrent to other, fans or players. Anybody.
Since referees lost their job,
do you understand?
The red card has been slammed on
so much has happened
the team.
over the past 1 week.
Yes, the team now are going to be playing the
and
next
even
5 games.
Javier Tebas, the president of La Liga, is kind of scared right now.
He's also on that fire at the moment because from the beginning there are already issues rising for La Liga, their money spending and all those issues. So now with this, it's more like sitting on a coal for the president. But we've also seen them send out their punishments to the club that racially abused him,
and the fans the place
shut down for 5 matches.
So a very good one. Justice has been served, in my opinion, for Vinicius,
and we hope for more justice.
And I hope our players can feel safer playing abroad. Anyways, moving on to, before we go, the EPL, where Brighton held Manchester City to a draw and secured qualifications for the Europa League next season. Now, this is their very first qualification in the Europa League. But the talking point for me last night was Julio Enciso Screamer, as I would like to call it. He scored an amazing goal, a goal of the season contender, in my opinion. You saw that game, Emmanuel?
No, I
you saw the goal?
No, I didn't.
Okay, you saw the goal, right?
And since just as I said before the program came live, and since this is not the first of his kind, this kind of goal, he is used to scoring goals. The lives of Lisa did so in Premier League, but I want to compare him to the lives of Valverde in Real Madrid. Valverde has a spirit of scoring goals from outside, and Enciso on his own and is not different. He has always, I think this should be the third goal I've seen him score in this pattern this season. And the guy, wonderful young guy, very, very clinical, very, and the guy, particularly, we can't take that away from Brighton. I think presently in Premier League, Brighton have one of the youngest squad when it comes to their team, from their Mitoma to.
I think we will have a time. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk better about Brighton, because I don't understand how they sell crucial players. Their manager, and they are still doing so well.
I think it has to do with the relationship the manager has with players and his way of building their.
I think their scout. There's something about that scout.
Maybe yes, the
scout. Chelsea should focus on having such a scout.
Maybe better scout. No, the scout also has a lot to do with the team. But bringing in Chelsea now, let's not talk about
it. No, let's not do that. But let's not forget, Chelsea will take on Manchester United tonight, and I'm sure a lot of Man United fans are expecting to collect, as Kayode would like to call it. But when it comes to football, anything and everything.
When it comes to Chelsea, many things cannot happen.
All right.
We'll be here tomorrow to talk about Man U demolished you guys tomorrow.
All right. Well, if Man United wins, they go third in the table, and that's an automatic qualification in the Champions League. Guys, thank you so much. That's the much we can take on the show today.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
Yeah, thank you for having me there.
All right. Thank you to our amazing callers, our amazing viewers. Let's do this again, same time, same station tomorrow. I am Dearest Mba. Bye for now.